When you went to some web application and click on the signing with Google, does the web application actually get your actual password of the Google? The answer is no. That would be the nightmare if you share your Google password with any third-party web application. These applications use the OAuth 2.0 protocol under the hood, and it work exactly like checking in the hotel. So when you go to the hotel and you register at the front desk, they verify your identity, checking your booking. After verification is complete, and they give you a plastic key card. That key card don't give you the ownership of the hotel of that room, and it is not the master key either. It simply provides you the access to unlock one specific room in the hotel for a specific amount of time. In the digital world, that key card is called the access token. So here is how the OAuth protocol work under the hood. When you click on the web application on the login button, you pick your provider, and when you after picking the provider, you are redirecting to the authorization server the provider you pick. We pass a URL query like which containing the client ID to identify our application, the redirect URI which tells the authorization server where to redirect back, and a random cryptographic string called state. The application saves the state in the user browser session. When the Google redirect the user back, it returns the exact same state. If the incoming state does not match with the state saved in the user browser session, the request is rejected. This single parameter helps to completely block the CSRF attacks. Once the authorization server verifies that the client ID is valid, the authorization server redirects the user back to the application with a temporary authorization code, which is normally valid for only 60 seconds. But your browser does not exchange the code for the token. That would expose the token to the client. Instead, what the web application backend do, it will grab the code and make a new secure server-to-server post request to the authorization server. In the request, it passes three things. First, the client ID. Second, the authorization code it gets just for, and the client secret, a private key stored safely on the server. The authorization server verify these three credentials, and if all are valid, it will return a access token and the user ID. Now the third-party app where you wanted to log in can use this access token, fetch your profile or contact or whatever data required by that web application. It get the data it need. Google keep your password safe, and you can revoke the token at any time. The web application get all this data without you need to share your data to that web application, and that's how the OAuth flow work. I have put the visual flow diagram and the article explaining this in the description below. Hit that subscribe button. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.